All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Hello.
welcome. Noise Nagaraj here. How are you?
It's Nagaraj. The Bangalore hasn't left you, huh? You left Bangalore.
No,
The
no,
Bangalore
no.
hasn't left you.
Yeah,
It left
I
you a
know.
lot of scars.
I
That's what
know.
happens when you go without a plan. You went even with even pregnancy has a plan B, da. You didn't have a plan C, D, or a Z when you went there.
Hey,
Now look at you, fully
Nada.
shaved. Now look at you.
Yeah, I know.
This is a surprise.
அங்கிட்டு முடி, அங்கிட்டு மயிறு, இங்க மயிரே இல்ல.
Myrel. Even now, no one can even make that Tamil joke like, என்னால முடியலடா ஏன்னா தலை ஃபுல்லா முடி.
இல்ல ப்ரோ இல்ல ஆடியன்ஸ் நினைக்கலாம் கௌசிக் இல்ல அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் ஆச்சரியப்பட்டு ஐ மீன் லைக்
Wait. Are we actually telling what is happening? Because I don't want to break any silence on it. Because I'm like.
கடக்கற லூசு போய் ஏதோ பெரிய ஆக்சுவலா ரொம்ப பெரிய விஷயம் ரொம்ப பெரிய அதனால தான் நான் முடியெல்லாம் வெட்டி அவனுக்கு வந்து பரிகாரம் பண்ணலாம் அப்படி எல்லாம் வந்திருக்கேன். That is why I shaved my head.
Aditya has never eaten non-veg. Technically, but he for Kaushik போய் கடா வெட்டிட்டு வந்திருக்கான். He went sacrificed the goat. It's
இது இருக்குது பாக்குறீங்களா கௌசிக் நான் உனக்கு மட்டும் தான் காமிப்பேன்.
Oh god I know someone who will be very opposed to what you're going to do.
அவளுக்கெல்லாம் நல்லாவே தெரியும் அவ யாருங்கிறது உலகத்துக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருச்சு. அவன் தான் வந்துட்டு புடிங்கிட்ட பப்ளிக் ஆக்கிட்டான்ல எல்லாத்தையும்.
No, it's not about I mean it's public. I'm not saying it's not public. It's just that I don't think
நம்மளே எல்லாத்தையும் சொல்லிடுவோம் போல இருக்குது.
No, I mean we will keep because I'm like Kaushik is he's working on something really big, a personal project I would say. So we don't want to disturb him. Very கஷ்டப்பட்டு கார்கில் வார் எல்லாம் பண்ணி he's gone wars for whatever was happening.
கார்கில் வார் என்ன கார்கில் வார் சிவில் வாரே நடந்துருக்குதுங்க. நீங்க
true you know what I'll agree with you.
I shouldn't be saying this but like Hari, did you notice that the moment or the episodes where Kaushik is not there the quality just increases just like that?
I don't know. I think I'm not going to I like India abstained. I'm going to abstain from that
ஆமா இவன் பெரிய சீமன் அப்ஸ்டென்ஸ் பண்றா. இது அப்ஸ்டேட் பண்றதுக்கு இது
again I will abstain from whatever Aditya quoted. Don't quote me.
At least
I don't condone his actions.
did not abstain himself though.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh god.
அதான் நான் சொல்றேன் பாரு அவன் போனதுல இருந்து இன்டெலெக்சுவல் ஜோக்ஸா நமக்கு வந்துட்டு இருக்குது.
Epstein did it. No, he killed himself for this sake.
Anyways, welcome ladies and gentlemen to yet another episode of Local Guys Ruin Everything.
Today we already lost some hair. We are going to lose more hair.
I know.
I mean, to be honest, adulting is what it is, right? Like losing your hair is the sign of. I know, right? I'm like losing hair is like the epitome of like you realize, oh my god, I'm aging. Like you see dandruff, you see hair fall, and you realize, oh my god, this is an adult problem, not my problem. And now it's my problem. I'm like, oh fuck, I have to buy 500 shampoos. I remember using one soap for hair to my toda, and now I'm like, oh no, I think I need to buy something without like sulfate in it, because that will cause damage. And what happened to us? Why is adulting so hard? Bro, everyone fucks us. Everyone. Like adulting is everyone is just waiting to fuck you, and if you complain about it, you're just being a bitch.
Yeah, I know, right? See, for example, like if you have like people can, withstand some sort of like back pain or whatever it is, they call it gains அப்படிங்கறாங்க. பூல்ல வந்துட்டு என்ன சொல்றது, லோ ஸ்பெர்ம் கவுண்ட்ன்றது கூட பிரச்சனை கிடையாது. ஆனா மண்டையில மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் முடி போயிருச்சுனா கூட ஐயோ அம்மா என் மானமே போயிருச்சு ஆவு அப்படின்னுலாம் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன். I mean that's true for us also, even me. That doesn't mean that I have low sperm count. Please do not.
I can't believe no one did. You just made it obvious. You just, if no one was suspecting, but you just made it obvious. But anyways, okay. I mean, look at you, man. I mean, you don't care about your hair. I do though, a lot. Yeah. You see this?
Really?
Yeah, I do.
What do you mean? So you're saying that bald people stopped, caring about their hair?
No,
cancel Hari Mukesh.
You cancel. The thing is, the only thing that made me was me. So no one can cancel me. Hashtag not cancelable. But the thing is, no, I'm not saying bald, but I don't think a bald look suits you. Like I've seen you with the, what do you call that? Buzz cut.
Long hair.
You could have done a buzz cut. Why didn't you do a buzz cut? You are like, like
udikku pudikala adnala.
No, I'm not even kidding. I remember like
did not get the joke.
Old. No, I did not get the joke.
ஏன் பஸ் கட் பண்ணலனா உடிக்கு பிடிக்கல அதனால.
Oh god, I can't believe you. It's why
I'm an adult virgin.
Oh god, I can't. We are not putting any of that. It's so hard though, but I get it. It's kind of very awkward and shit. We start losing hair. I did not even know adulting is like, everyone tries. Like even when you start finding a job, because that will define what adult is. What is happening? No one's ready to give a job.
Trust me, bro.
No one's giving us a job. Why is no one giving us a job? We are very nice people.
Yeah.
We have talent also.
According to Indians, very nice people means you should be pichakarans or whatever parents want to call us.
Oh,
but the
God.
thing is, okay, let me tell you one thing, okay? So
Yeah.
like
No, Aditya.
What?
Let's put it this way.
Okay, still let me put it this way. Why my nose is pinching the mic?
Papa.
2 plus 2 equals 4 minus 1 3 is good maths.
Oh god, I can't.
கௌசிக் மட்டும் பிறந்தனா ADHD புடிச்ச கிறுக்குத்தாயிலிங்க அப்படினு இருப்பா.
Oh my god. Hey, yeah, coming back. You were saying?
Yeah, see, I mean, you were right about like the jobs and at least like when it comes to Indians, it's very very hard because one is because we have 500 million choots just like us. 500 million illa 1 billion irukku. That one thing is there, but like what I'm trying to say is that even when your parents are trying to understand that like you don't want like a regular 9 to 5 job, right, or like I mean like they're open to the fact that you might be interested in a lot of different things, and you yourself is like, oh wow, okay, amma appa vandittu it's like they're very nice to me, they're like open about stuff, and then you start working on your shit. Like for example, if you want to do paintings, you want to become like a professional painter or something, appadana it hits you. It's like subconsciously it feels so weird to be doing the right thing, because like அதாவது ஒரு 100 வருஷம் ஓகே 100 வருஷம் ஒருத்தன் வந்துட்டு ஒரு விஷயத்துக்கு அடி வாங்கிட்டு and then one fine day they're like, hey, இந்த விஷயம் நீ பண்ணு, அடிக்க மாட்டோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது it's like so fucking weird. I feel like I'm doing the wrong thing here.
I will agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
Scary.
It's not even, it's more of like I'll give you an analogy where it's an like you have to consider your parents start to nag you since 8th standard that bhaiya padikilena tuition poga not padikatila tuition pogatina science and then since 8th you've been told that you have to get good marks in 10th to get science group, seriya, you do that shit, seriya. how much 8th, 9th, 10th, and then you move to 11th, then you realize whatever you study till 10th is garbage, because 11th they teach you that, oh no, what you learnt atom is not like round and all. Atom is now electron goes in an area, not one bit of it. Huh? Oh my god. Forget everything. Oh fucking. And there's models, and then for almost 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, for 5 years you've been told to only study. And then after that, your parents have the audacity to come and ask, tell me, what is your interest in life? Let me explore! Bro!
See, let me put it this way, okay?
Bro, you taught your kid how to drive a car, and now telling him to fly a fucking 747. That is not how it's done, guys. And the thing is,
இல்ல மாப்ள, எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச இந்த போயிங் 737 பறந்தவங்க கூட அப்படித்தான் நினைக்கிறேன். அவங்க அப்பா அம்மா சொல்லியிருப்பான், அப்படியே வந்துட்டு சாகணும் கொம்மால கடை மலேசியால போய் செத்துறேன்டா அப்படின்னு செத்துருப்பான் அவன். அதுதான் நடந்திருக்குன்றேன்.
You mean that MH307?
Yeah. Oh, MH370. Shit, my bad.
377, I guess. I don't remember.
Yeah, 370.
Don't quote us on that. But yeah, 370. I mean, science is so evolved. We still couldn't fly it. We went to fucking sun. Our satellite landed on sun. You understand how cool that is? We can't even go outside in the afternoon today. All right. And there is a satellite that NASA sent which is landed on the sun.
Okay.
You didn't know that? Yeah, so they sent
we're deviating from the topic.
No, I am saying, and we still haven't there is like satellites on the sun, and and there are millennials, and I think I am the just generation after millennials. Like we both are like the just generation of millennials.
We're actually like Gen Z, bro.
Yeah, we are prime Gen Z. Like no, I'm okay with being called Gen Z. Fucking millennials are rotten shit. I am okay because I love what you call the TikTok music, and I still listen to Biggie. Like it's a fair conversation.
இப்படி ஒரு ஊம்பு அப்படி ஒரு ஊம்பு.
I am bisexual. Bigenetics, by the way. We are bigenetics. We go this, that, everywhere. No, I mean, illa, because I am 1998, Sarya, and when I was in school, everyone was 1997.
Okay.
So I studied with a bunch of millennials, and I was the prime Gen Z, right? So I'm like, fucking hell, I'm amazing. I mean, I didn't realize it at that time, but now I do. And I mean, I listened to Ice Cube, I was listening to Eazy-E, I was listening to Tupac, I mean, I was listening to Linkin Park. And at the same time, I was also dancing on bullshit as songs.
I get it. Hari, let me ask you a question, man. Tangential question, since you mentioned that you were 1998 born and stuff like that. So I mean, like, have you ever wondered or have you ever thought that life would have been much easier or better if you had born like 2 or 3 years before you were supposed to be born? Because I feel like I'm sorry.
No. You finished the question. That's what I was going to say.
A lot of people, who are elder to us, like 3-4 years elder to me, even though they're cool people, even though they kind of understand our lingo or stuff like that, they just not like, they're ignorant, as in like in a good way. They're not like they don't take out their phones, and I mean, like, they do take out their phones. Why I'm talking about phones is because it's like the highest form of distraction, or like, the reason why people are getting very lazy. Technology, I mean, like, we are at the pinnacle of technology right now, and since I'm saying that technology is like the hugest disruptor of our mental peace, do you really believe that like you would have been better if you had been born like few years ago? Because I personally believe it. I really wish I was born like 5 years ago.
No, I believe that wouldn't be a possibility, because I think what people assume as chaos that we
Yeah.
see on social media is kind of the chaos that always existed, but now it's been just shown, like people can see it. So
Okay.
the previous generation, as you said, was just complete ignorance. They weren't aware that this is there. This That's what I think. I don't know who said it was like when Black Lives Matter was going around and the whole racism was thing, and I think
Yeah.
someone said like, oh, why wasn't this racism like 5 years ago? The thing is, it was there, but social media wasn't there to showcase it. And then again, when it
Yeah.
comes to like social media and all these technologies, again, it's a knife. You can choose to cut your food, make food, or you can murder someone with it. And there is strong evidences that say that social media is kind of ruining people's mental health. There's just because even I felt like today, like the first thing I do is wake up, sleep how much I've slept on my app, and the next thing is Instagram to the reels. And it's so annoying because you see everyone living their best life. Like they show their best things.
I mean, not their best life. That's what they're showing on Instagram.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're showing their
Yeah.
best things. Like no one's saying like, oh, I had a loose motion, bro. Let me show you how my loose motion is, bro.
It's
Like-
so fucking scary to be normal on social media, man. Like, it's so
the
fucking
thing
scary
is-
to even put like a fat photo.
It's not
it's
about
so fucking
fat
scary
photo.
to put a normal.
It's
I mean,
that
I'm telling an example of what I faced.
I sympathize because you cannot be normal on social media. You have to be exceptional. But the thing is, that is the that is like the rule of the game for social media. Like if you want to make it in social media, you have to be different, and people be different has led to a lot of stupid shit. You can choose not to be in, but the thing is, like for us as podcasters, as even the day goes, like you see the amount of, once I stopped doing stand up on the stage, you see like my story count has absolutely gone to zero, where it's like at this point literally Kaushal will text me and like, hey bro, listen, we've released a video, share this now.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I know.
and then I have to do it. And the thing is, how regularly I'm not on social media. And it's just that we try to escape it, but then again, it's a two-edged sword. Like it depends. Like what you said makes sense. Like the previous generation would have been easier, but the thing is, they had much different set of rules to deal with. Like for us, it is like the perfect blend of, like as we said, like even in the case of music, we swing both ways. And the thing is, for us, we have the luxury to live a millennial life. I am worried about my kids, because they will have to deal with social media when they are fucking young.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they
it's
will-
very scary, man. I
the thing
cannot
is-
imagine myself being on social media when I'm fucking 8 or 9.
I
when I have
know.
to like compare.
I
It's
see
very
reels.
scary.
I see reels of like kids who are like not infant. Like infant, I understand parents are putting it out. Like, but these are like videos from like every like these are like second standard, third standard studying kids, and they are like, the parents are like, oh, at least he's able to operate this. I am like, don't give your kid.
No.
Don't. It's not.
I personally, yeah.
It's like, like as a car, when you're given a car, your parents teach you how to drive it. You get a license to drive it. The phone, I think the phone should be exactly like that. Like your parents need to teach kids how to use it.
Yeah.
Like it's easy for you to go from this to this to this.
It's a great analogy, yeah.
Like, and no one teaches you to use a phone. You learn on your own. And the thing is, when you learn on your own, you make mistakes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, parents do the one thing which is the most stupid thing till now, is that first of all, they don't teach you how to use a phone. When they give a phone and you do a mistake, they'll take the phone. What? Please.
Passive aggressiveness.
I still make fun of my dad. Like, if he buys something expensive, I'm like, hey, why don't you keep it in the bureau, bro? Like, it's expensive.
Yes, yeah.
No.
Yeah,
But
that's what like it's yeah.
No, but that is what like adulting in like in one piece it is, right? Like you and we have the luxury to do so. And I think what
Yeah.
you said, like if we were born like if you said like if we were the previous generation, we would have been Kaushik right now and we would be kind of fucked.
Yeah. We have been married off. What the fuck was that?
Like imagine we and we don't have we didn't have, like imagine we had the situations and it would like
Mic
it would have been,
பக்கத்துல வச்சு பேசியா?
it would have been like a completely different story. So I
Yeah.
don't think I want to do that. But like we are perfect. Like we are perfect mental health pieces. At the same time, we have the luxury to just switch off Instagram, uninstall it, fuck off for a while,
Yeah.
then come back, and then deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what you're saying. Like, we're exactly at the dead center of, you know, like, literally no sort of exposure and like the full amount of exposure. We're in
We
the
have
middle
the
right now,
choice.
this
We have
generation.
the choice.
Yeah, we have the choice. Yeah, exactly.
Our next
Because-
generation doesn't. Like your sister or my brother,
It's very
they don't
scary.
have. They don't have it.
Yeah.
Like they have to be on it. Like even the kids.
I know.
I get it, like why you're giving tablets and laptops to kids in school, but the thing is,
Yeah.
you have to also teach them to use it. You're not teaching them to use it. You're giving tablets
Yeah.
for 25 rupees. Appreciate it, okay?
I know.
But you cannot just give them and not teach them. Like they are 2 clicks
Exactly.
away from watching explicit things. Again, no sex education. No, because it's crime. I mean, at least I was like, Kendra Vidyalaya had sex education, like where
Oh,
they were
that's
like
nice.
but it wasn't like sex
Okay.
education in a pile, but it was the bio ma'am actually telling using the 7th 8th
Right,
standard
right,
textbooks, and but she did.
Yeah.
And we had like when I was in 12th I had bio and maths, both the things. So bio
Okay.
was taught by one of our ex students who's a doctor now, and she showed like she
Oh.
had like a whole like human penis and like which is taught in medical school, and the human vagina which is taught
Right.
in, and we were all like every kid in the school just just shut their legs like no, what is this?
Right.
But no, you get
So
it,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Anyways, coming back to the point where like we're at the dead center, I just want to see like how it affects people. I mean, like I just want to like have a deep dive into it. So so the brain is the most sophisticated tool, and at the same time, it's so much sophisticated that it is the smartest thing. I mean, like the human brain is the smartest thing. It's look at what it's been establishing. Well, look what it's been like created.
You know,
It
there's
is
an
so
interesting
smart.
fact. You know what is?
What?
There's an interesting fact about a brain. Named itself brain.
Yeah, I know. We're just two human brains speaking together.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're not Aditya and Hari Mukesh. We're just two brains speaking. How scary is that, bro?
Have you
fucking
heard?
scary is that?
I don't know who it was. Oh my god. Oh, it was Lil Dicky who had like this.
Yeah.
In the rap, he has his brain come and sing.
I know. Yeah, that was a really funny one. Yeah, that was a really good one.
I fuck with him. I fuck with him.
Yeah.
Lil Dicky. And Pete Davidson, to be honest. Man.
அட இரியா செக்வேக்கு போலாம்யா நான் பேச விடியா என்ன
Yeah, sure. I'm still.
So coming back to this thing, இப்போ புரியுது ஏன் கௌசிகெல்லாம் வந்துட்டு ஏடிஎஸ்டி புடிச்ச லூசு குதிங்கன்னு சொல்றான்னு.
No,
புரியுதுடா?
but
I'm
go
kidding,
ahead.
yeah. Yeah. So the brain is so sophisticated, it's so smart to the point where it wants rewards at the most easiest way. It wants the reward in the most easiest way and the most சப்பையா எவ்வளோக்கு எவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்படாம வாங்குறதோ that's basically what the reward system of the brain is.
No,
So
I
அப்படி
mean,
இருக்கும்போது
that is,
look at
I'll have to, because I don't agree with you on. I don't
Mic
agree
la
with you.
pesa.
No. I don't agree with you in this point, because I'll tell you why. The brain does not look for the easiest way out, but the brain looks for the most safest way out. Because again, the thing is, when we during the set of evolution, our brain is just trained to live away from threats. So when you learn something new, or when you do something new, or when you do something that is not your regular thing, your brain conceives it as a threat and doesn't let your body do it. So I think that
bro, நான் சொல்றது என்னன்னா இல்ல yeah okay, what you said is right. What
no,
I'm
just I'll listen, bro. Let me just tell you, this is my philosophy. Okay, I am not a self-sustained god man, but I can at least give you this.
Sorry, no. Yeah, what Mukesh told is right, but what I'm trying to say is that in a safe environment, after dodging all the threats when you're at your house or when you're in your comfort zone, that is when the brain starts to, I mean, like first survive பண்றதுக்கு பாக்கும், அடுத்தது thriving, exist and then live. So when you're living in society, your brain looks for the easiest way to get a dopamine hit. It wants to feel good in the very most easiest way, in the most quickest way. So what it does is, when it comes to social media, I mean, like when it comes to our generation, we get dopamine hits just like that, as Hari told, in just like 2 hits. I mean, like 2 clicks, you get dopamine hits, whether it's pornography or whether it's like posting on social media. But like in that day, like when you have to get some sort of dopamine hit, you need to like read a book, or you need to like walk, you need to talk with a lot of people, you need to do something and you genuinely feel good. But that is the difference between like an actual working to be happy and at the same time receiving it without doing any work. I mean, like there's a lot of like not stereotyping, there's a lot of
boomer mentality.
Not boomer mentality. நான் என்ன சொல்ல வரேன்னா, கையடிச்சக்கு அப்புறம் வந்துட்டு எல்லாருக்கும் கில்ட்டியா ஃபீல் பண்ணுவோம்ல. That is
oh god.
Yeah.
No, we are not going to talk about because do you want to talk about it? Are you
I'm telling there's a difference between having sex. I mean, like there's a difference between making love and like masturbating. Like when you're masturbating, you feel guilty. When you're having sex, you do not feel guilty because you're like actually working, and like the final result is basically what.
If you know my history, I do feel guilty.
I mean, that there's also an explanation. There's a difference between having sex and making love.
Oh
sex
god,
is
please
basically
don't.
like
please, what is this Lion King
love
story?
Is basically with the love, with the woman you're loving.
What is this Lion King shit that you're trying to you know, when Simba makes love in the jungle? Like, bro, what?
I make l'amour with my hand.
Like, you know,
but yeah,
I'll tell you what. When you have sex, you get a blowjob, but when you make love, you give a blowjob. Like, that's it. Blowjob.
Or more better, you get a blumki.
You get a blumki.
I am not going to explain the meaning of blumki. Please Google it yourselves.
Or if you want blumki and blowjob, please. What a reel this will be. This is like we talk.
Oh my god. So I mean, like as I'm saying, the brain is like looking for quick ways to, you know, quick fixes to get something. When you're seeing porn, you are tricking the brain into saying that like, hey, look, this is a real chick, here, reproduce, and then that's like you feeling happy. And so that is one example. Like, I know the funny thing is I am the one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Aditya. Yeah, because Aditya is trying to explain masturbation to a bunch. Tomorrow, because our friends will watch, I'm like, does he think like we don't know what masturbation is? Like, what is happening?
இல்ல மொட்டை அடிச்சிருக்கேன்ல, அதனால போதி தர்மன் ஆயிட்டேன்.
Oh god,
கருத்தெல்லாம் சொல்ல வேண்டியதா இருக்கும்.
Damo, you became Damo. Oh my god, this is a bloody idiotic shit.
Yeah,
but do you know, like, you know what, I'll agree with you. I think
சொல்லி முடிக்க வேண்டியா?
Yeah, I'm saying I agree with you. I just fuck with you, man.
Okay. Yeah, sure. At least, okay, cool. Yeah. Okay.
Why you so sentimental now?
Okay.
Did you have a known at March or something? Like, are you okay?
We shall discuss about that later.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Aditya's pipeline is a little bit blocked. That's all I want. God.
Yeah, I'm not
Somebody please stop us.
Somebody stop me. Okay, stop. Yeah, as I was saying, so when you're in social media, you're getting so much information. It's just overwhelming. So on the overwhelming information, what happens is you get a lot of anxiety because like இப்பவே அப்படிங்கிறதுக்குள்ள நமக்கு வந்து நடக்கணும். And I don't even have to talk about Instagram reels and how manipulative they are. It's just like within 30 seconds, they are the most smartest forms of entertainment, because if they're able to give you such a huge amount of dopamine in like 30 seconds, then that is like the best form of entertainment. It's job well done, because in 30 seconds you are getting like the satisfaction of watching a 2-hour or a 3-hour movie. So I wouldn't say that it is a bane, but it's a bane for us, because we are not able, as Hari told, we are not able to use it in the way which is intended. That's the problem. We are getting so much dopamine hits at a very regular level that we become very dull to do our day-to-day activities. We become very, very dull to even walk or like go and chat with our friends like face to face. Now we'll just directly like chat with them on phone. What is the use of that? So yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say.
That is one thing, I think, a problem that I face, because I hate texting. You know it.
Yeah.
Everyone who's like a friend with me know that. Just call me. Just you. If you have anything to say about 3-line text, call me.
Yeah.
Like that's what I say to, and everyone's like, oh no, why you can text? No, I'm like, listen, if you want to text, don't be a friend of mine, because call me, you'll get, I'll be like na sotta paadi haldi kudukren unakku, like take it, but like don't text me and be like, hey, do you want to hang out? I won't even read it. I won't even fucking read it. I remember Kaushik will send a text.
Well, at least people are texting you.
Oh my god. No. I mean, Kaushik, I remember Kaushik started to notice this, and then Kaushik will he'll text and then call and be like, hey, listen, you're free? No, check your text. Okay, I will. But no. But then, you know, like our whole life right now, like the whole adulting phase seems like, you know, some kind of a TV show, right? Like it's a show where, you know, it's just such a what would you say like our life is? Like I think Seinfeld is one. I would say Seinfeld is a good TV show. Like what our life is. What would you say, Aditya? You couldn't even be like, you couldn't even act natural. I made such a smooth segue, like fucking Hennessy segue. And
my god,
you went
damn,
and you did that shit. You ruined a fucking good segue now. But anyways.
Oh wait, shall we record this again?
No, I mean, no, we'll just keep. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, that's like a tagline. I mean, that's our tagline.
I know. Hey, I'm just kidding. So like, you know, you understand, like, what TV show would you consider like what you are? Like, what TV show would you?
I mean, since we're a group of friends, definitely not fucking friends.
Thank you. Let me. Okay.
இப்ப நான் கையடிச்சிட்டேன்டா வெச்சுக்கோ.
Friends and Big Bang Theory's last 4 seasons suck. Okay?
Yeah, last 4 seasons being the keyword.
Last 4 seasons being. Because I remember, have you seen the pilot of Big Bang Theory before it?
Are you talking about the deleted pilot?
Yeah. The one. The actual pilot is there, but the one which never aired.
Like, with Katie. Yeah.
I was like, that's so weird, because in that Sheldon actually has a girlfriend in the first episode itself.
I know.
He's talking like they had, like, it's so awkward to watch that episode when you've seen the whole series, how it goes. And
it's on YouTube if anyone wonders.
Yeah, please, we won't leave a link, so fuck you, but you can just Google search.
So funny you should mention Big Bang Theory, because I'm actually on like the fourth season rerun, so I'm watching it now. Like since I mean, like, na chinna vayasula paakumbodhu it was really funny, it was amazing, but like I was not able to make, you know, criticisms or whatever you want to call it. But like when I'm watching it for the second time, I feel like Chuck Lorre has written a lot of amazing jokes, man. Like his punchlines are way crazy. His fucking punchlines are very crazy. But the thing is, when it comes to 2.5 Men or like Big Bang Theory, it's a lot racist, and it's towards a lot of white males. I mean, like, it's just like I can sense a lot of secretive or like subtle. I don't want to say racism, but like how do I put this? I mean, as Indians,
you can say a white person's perspective, like someone who's been
yeah,
introduced,
exactly.
like
No,
who
as
just
an
saw
Indian,
no, it's like it's the first time he's seen immigrants coming into the country and he's afraid.
No, I'm just wondering how Kunal Nair could do some sort of, I mean, like some scenes. I mean, like, yeah, they do mention that. I mean, they do, அதாவது வந்துட்டு சில இதெல்லாம் வந்து ரொம்ப ரேசிஸ்டாக இருந்தால் இதில் ஆப்வியஸ்லி மென்ஷன், அதாவது மெட்டாவாக கொண்டு வந்துருவாங்க, தேட்ஸ் ரேசிஸ்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அதுக்கு ஒரு ஜோக் வந்துடும். ஓகே ஃபைன், பட் ஹவு லாங் கேன் யூ மேக் லைக் மேக் செல்ஃப் அவேர் ரேசிஸ்ட் ஜோக்ஸ் அண்ட் ஜஸ்ட் லைக் புஷ் இட் அவே as jokes? That's the point. And the other thing is, I was really shocked when Kunal Nair like did the "You are my heart, my universe."
Oh God, that was so annoying. That
no,
was
it's
so
not
annoying.
It's fucking racist.
It's annoying.
That was
for
super
me.
racist, man.
I'm like, we don't even make music like that. Have you seen our music?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Even Bhojpuri music is better than.
Make it, we don't make it.
No. Let me tell you, even Bhojpuri songs are better than that shit. Bhojpuri songs are better than that shit. What they actually made it on the air. Oh my God! And they just do that shit normally. And I think we as Indians get introduced to the only TV series because it is so overhyped in America. Here people get it,
and it has an Indian as a lead. That is one of the main reasons.
One of the leads. I mean, that's why I mean.
Yeah, one of the leads, but still, அதுவே ஒரு பெரிய விஷயம் இல்ல நமக்கு.
True. But then again, I think the only reason we saw Big Bang Theory and Friends was like you see Chuck Lorre write 2.5 Men, which is totally different compared to what Big Bang Theory is. And you see, it's not racist. It's not very like stereotypical, I guess. I don't know, but at sometimes it is, but not as much as what Big Bang Theory was. But then I still loved Big Bang Theory. Friends, I saw Friends. I used to watch Friends. I'm not saying I don't deny it. I watched Friends. But then once I started seeing The Office, Parks and Rec, like you start to see how dumb that show is. Like, bro, I saw Seinfeld and then I realized how good Seinfeld is compared to Friends. I met someone who said like, oh bro, like Seinfeld copied from Friends only, no?
The fuck?
And I'm like,
the fuck was that, bro?
I was
bruh, epic bro
livid.
moment, bruh.
I was livid. I'm like, what the shit are you talking about, mate? What the shit are you talking about? But then Seinfeld is so good, right? Friends, there was two shows that I saw very like which was Friends and How I Met Your Mother.
Oh,
yeah, please.
I mean,
but
I'm
then
such a huge
you're such a what?
Huge fanboy of How I Met Your Mother, man. It's just like I really want to like talk more about How I Met Your Mother, but do we have the time for it? I mean, like, can we talk about it?
Please, go ahead. I mean, we got like more.
Yeah.
We got time.
Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, I'm blushing. Oh my God.
To be honest, I did not want. I wanted. What they said, like what Ted ended up marrying was the best thing that. But then he again went to what's her name? Robin was like.
Robin.
I didn't want that.
That was the most what?
Why did they do
What?
that? Why did they do that? Why? Why?
I mean, like, you have to give it to Ted, man. He's been horny for one fucking woman for 20 fucking years. That's just
what a simp. Simp.
Yeah.
That's the Gen Z in us. What a simp.
I know. Bro, you have to. I mean, like, as I told you, I like did a rerun of How I Met Your Mother also. Like, it is not just like your regular sitcom where like there's a romantic lead chasing a girl. It is smart. It was very, very smart. The writing was really amazing. If you can like watch some of the episodes, like the amount of like puns they put in, the amount of clever writing, and the amount of so much detail to the scenes what they do, it is just amazing. The character depths, அதாவது தேர்ட் சீசன்ல ஒரு கேரக்டர் வந்திருக்கும், அதை வந்துட்டு 6th சீசன்ல வந்துட்டு கடைசியில வந்துட்டு ஒரு கம்ப்ளீட் சர்க்கிள் பண்ணுவாங்க. இட்ஸ் ஜஸ்ட் லைக் fucking amazing. And they just basically spoiled the mother's name in the first season itself. I don't know if you remember. ஒரு strip clubக்கு போவாங்க, and then they say that like Tracy was the name of the stripper, and then they finished the episode by saying Bob Saget, rest in peace Bob Saget.
But rest in peace.
Rest in, I mean,
legend.
Bob Saget says
legend.
Yeah, such a legend. He says that, and that's how I met your mother, and then solta apdi cut panniruvanga. I mean, like a lot of people were confused by that, but then they just understood that 9th season la the mother's actual name is Tracy. So yeah, that's
I did not know
clever.
that. I did not. I didn't see that. I didn't know that the Tracy. I mean, I know that Tracy was the mother. I didn't know that the first season Bob Saget actually says that. But it's like
மொட்டையா சொல்லுவான், அந்த ஸ்ட்ரிப்பரோட பேர் வந்து ட்ரேசி, அதனால that's how I met your mother அப்படின்றுவான் அவளை.
But then he's like, oh no, I'm just kidding, and then he goes right. Okay, now I remember. But no, I mean, I read like I was reading articles about How I Met Your Mother. Like I think that's a ritual.
Yeah.
Where once you finish a TV series, you start reading about them.
Exactly.
And I got, and you know the thing is, I don't remember what her name was, but like once the I don't remember which season exactly, but last season, say 2 season pehle, like a penultimate season was never going to be made, and
9th season was actually not going to be made.
No. In the case of that, they would release an episode where you know that Ted's girlfriend who made cupcakes.
Yeah, Victoria.
Yeah, so supposed to be the mother. So she will. They'll end up making Victoria the mother. Like that was the case. But then they got renewed for 2 more seasons, and then they ended up having Tracy all over. I mean, I would, but they killed Tracy, man. I mean, I still.
Yeah, why would it? I mean, அப்படியே முடிச்சிருக்கலாம். It would have been like the best best episode ending.
But then you had to fucking bring Robin.
Yeah, bro, I'm horny for Robin. கடைசில அவங்க குழந்தைகளே வந்து மாமா வேலை பார்க்க வைக்கும். பூசுக்குதீங்க. What?
I like that.
Fucking
like each and every character for How I Met Your Mother was great.
Yeah.
The same.
Amazing,
I think
it's just not like
like How I Met Your Mother is like Ted is like this geeky architecture guy. Neil Patrick Harris, one word, legend. Because I remember I saw before I saw How I Met Your Mother, I happened to binge on 3 movies. Can you tell me which 3 movie that is?
Harold and Christmas. Harold and
Kumar, yeah.
White Castle. Harold and Kumar go to Guantanamo Bay, and Harold
and Christmas.
Kumar, very Christmas. Yeah.
Yes. I saw that movie and I'm like, I love Neil Patrick Harris, I guess. And then I saw him in How I Met Your Mother, and I'm like, man is legend. Man is gay and legend. Very.
I know, right?
He acts the most straightest man in the industry.
I know.
Does the most straightest man thing ever, but is so sweet in real life. Like you have to see him in couple of. It's really nice. I think my favorite would be Jason Segel, Marshall. Like Jason Segel, who played Marshall. Fucking
such wholesome man.
True, but I think even till now, that one TV series that I binge is Psych. I know you haven't seen it, and they removed it off Amazon Prime.
You were the one who introduced me to it.
Yeah, but then Psych got removed from Amazon Prime like this, and I remember calling Dharan at 1 in the morning because I introduced Dharan to Psych, and Dharan and me are like fanboys. I called 1 in the morning because I'm like, I'll start binge. My life is going very bad. I'll binge on Psych again. I'll be nice. So I start binging on Psych again. Realize Psych is gone. I called Dharan. I'm like, Dharan, Psych is gone. I'll put in the edit. I have audio recordings.
Amazon Prime Psych intana.
Yeah. And the thing is, then I had to. Then I went on eBay and I started like, can I get a Blu-ray DVD of this, please? I want this. I couldn't I mean there were some sellers who were selling it for like way high price, which I didn't want to buy. But then I think that is the part when you realize good TV is like when you want to watch. Like once I saw all of these, I never wanted to go to fucking Friends or Big Bang Theory. Even Big Bang Theory doesn't sit good with me. But I think Psych, How I Met Your Mother, Office, I will still binge watch Office every single time. I will offline like 3 seasons and then watch it on the plane because I'll have something to watch on the plane, and it's such like you can watch it anytime and it's still golden age television.
Yeah, how did they even create it? That's like, wow, that's the question we need to answer.
Because the brilliance of Office lies in the simplicity and the way it is. Like, I'll tell you what, like the first 2 seasons is very slow. The US Office, by the way. I'm talking about the US Office. The first 2 seasons, and you understand why it is
second
bad.
season kuda nalla irundhuchu, bro.
No. I am saying the first 2 seasons is very slow. Like, you can even understand the way it is because if you see the hairstyle of Steve Carell in that.
Yeah.
It's like he has the Majin Buu M symbol hairstyle, sir. Yeah.
I know.
But the thing is, it is bad because they copied it from the UK Office. They did the exact thing. But then from the 3rd season, it got its own flair and it took off. It just took off like anything. It is so awesome. I remember they tried to create The Office, the Indian version of The Office. It is still there on Hotstar. Garbage. Let me tell you, garbage. That was even...
Why? Just...
No, but
I heard that Yuvraj Singh was in a cameo for that. I'm not sure, but
I saw the first episode. I'm like, it's way too for me. Like,
yeah, I know.
No, but The Office, Parks and Rec, like these are all like they live out time. Like you can watch it anytime, binge on them.
Exactly. Yeah.
The storyline doesn't bother the jokes, and the jokes somehow be a catalyst to the storyline, and they don't. It's so nice. And honestly speaking,
இதுக்கே எப்படிங்கற ஒரு 20 வருஷம்க்கு அப்புறம் கடைசில வந்துட்டு ஸ்டீவ் கேரல் வந்து டெத் பெட்ல இருப்பான். அப்ப சொல்லுவாங்க ஆபீஸ் வாஸ் வெரி அஃபென்சிவ், லெட்ஸ் கேன்சல் இட் அப்படின்றவாங்க ஒரே வார்த்தையில.
No, the thing is I still will have a Blu-ray of it. I don't give a shit. Like it's my thing. I like it. Like what I know there is that's like saying Community when you know like what's him Ken Jeong did blackface in it. You know? And so now you can download that episode. I saw that episode. It's still on Sony, but that episode is not available in US or UK because he did a blackface in it. And
are you fucking kidding me?
No, you didn't know that?
I mean, like they they deleted it from
they deleted that. Yeah, they deleted the whole episode because it was dark as shit. Like no, because Ken Jeong did blackface.
Are you talking about the Dungeons and Dragons episode?
I am not sure, but I remember they cancelled. No,
adala elf varuvanla adha solra.
No, not elf. Ken Jeong. Wait. We'll put. We won't put the blackface, but we'll put the episode at which it is because I'm not sure. We don't want to get cancelled. No, we're just highlighting. Even like, what's his name?
Bro, Dan Harmon is like one of the writers I revere, man. Dan Harmon is a god writer. He's a writer god.
True.
Rick and Morty, this thing, Community. It's just like god level writing. It's just like meta on meta.
Like
remedial
chaos
it is
theory, by the way let me it is the Dungeons of
I know. Yeah.
So if you are that is such a classic episode. Like every character if you haven't watched Community, you haven't lived. Believe me. Please go and watch Community.
6 seasons in a movie. 6 seasons in a movie.
6 seasons in a movie.
Russo brothers were waiting for you.
Oh God. But then you know like this was such a thing.
Russo
right?
brothers were so loyal. Russo brothers were very loyal that they gave everybody a cameo except for Joel McHale and Gillian Jacobs.
Oh,
Everyone was in the MCU. You know? Do you know that? Danny Pudi,
I didn't know that, but
yeah, Daniel Pudi was a dude who actually was what is that?
he was
some
in the
main
Shield.
guy.
No, he was in the Shield.
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Shield or whatever, and Yvette Nicole Brown, the one who plays what's her name? What's that name, bro? Okay, fine. Yvette Nicole Brown was actually part of the Avengers. அந்த 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 அவங்க வந்துட்டு ஃப்ளாஷ்பேக் பண்ண போவாங்கல்ல, ஃப்ளாஷ்பேக்கில் வந்துட்டு அந்த டெசராக்ட் எடுக்க போகும்போது அந்த லிஃப்ட்டில் வர உமன் வந்துட்டு இவேட் நிக்கோல் ப்ரவுன், that one. And then Daniel Glover, you don't even have to say, he was actually Miles Morales' uncle in Spider-Man Far From Home.
Right.
So that one was there. And then Ken Jeong was that security guard when Ant-Man came back from the quantum realm.
Right.
Yeah, and what's the principal? Dean.
No,
Dean
but
Pelton was.
Chevy Chase did not get any cameo.
Yeah. Chevy was
because,
not part of it.
I mean, because Chevy was already an asshole when they were filming Community. Like Chevy was like, I'm an established comic, and you're making me film a third role. Like I'm not even the main character in it. Like I think that's why he did not do.
The ironical part was when Community started, Chevy Chase was the only known face. In the industry. But look how the turntables.
Yeah, I think even Brie Larson was there in Community, right?
Brie Larson was there in Community.
And now she became Miss Marvel. I know, right? What?
Exactly.
Man, that is such like you go and you come and then it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice
to the
to
people
see.
Who don't know. Yeah.
It's to the people who don't know what.
Yeah, to the people who don't know, Russo brothers before directing Avengers Infinity War, I know you're a Didier fans and all. Come watch Community. Do you remember the paintball episodes?
Bro, every season like the first
there was actual parallels between the second paintball season and Winter Soldier.
Yes.
And the elevator scene irukumla.
Yes. Listen.
They literally had the same extras there.
If you watch Community, you won't get a blowjob, you'll get a blue job. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you'll get a blue job. Yeah.
Blue job.
That is also wholesome to another level. I mean, this is him is like a romantical, like it's a love wholesome, but like this is soul wholesome.
No, you binge watch it, you're nice, you're happy. Like
you're happy.
Like you get the dopamine hit that we talked about.
I know dopamine.
You it's not
complete
just
circle.
you not even you get a mind peace. You become adults. That is what adulting is, ladies and gentlemen.
Just when you thought things were
well, here we back again. Let me tell you the definition of adulting before we end this. When you realize Friends and Big Bang Theory, the last 4 seasons are shit, is when you realize
is when you become an
adult. And that's
my God.
But I to be honest, I wouldn't criticize the amount of fame those Friends have received.
Bro, they're getting $20 million every single year, man. What the fuck? Till this day.
And I love all the actors in that. Definitely. They've got a script which they executed amazingly. Like, I don't want to criticize them as much like, oh bro, like everything is shit. No, like Chandler, the character was so amazing. Joey, the character was amazing. Rachel, the character was mean, which was written good. Like every character in Friends is written nice. It's just that the
TV show is shit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the most funniest thing, man. Like every single character in Friends was really amazing, really great depth, really good comedical sense, but the TV show was shit.
No, the comedic sense was bad because I remember there was.
I mean, like for Chandler and Ross, personally for me, It was good.
I remember there are episodes which are really nice, but then I remember on YouTube, if you go, you can hear the episodes without the laugh track, and then you'll see like what how annoying it is. And like that's the thing, like I remember How I Met Your Mother was like, it wasn't shot on with the audience. They will film it, then show it to an audience, and then the laugh track is recorded, and that's nice. Like that's okay.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't mind that.
You know, one more point I wanted to add, like since he was telling about like Friends, I remember the first time I was seeing sitcoms in general. அப்படி பார்க்கும்போது laughter track Friends பார்த்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் suddenly one TV show back in 2013. Okay, 2013, I was this small kid and like I was watching Friends, and the next thing you know, I was watching this TV show called Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It had no sort of
and it was great.
It had no sort of laughter track. I'm like, what the fuck is this? How is this show even going to, you know, go next level without laughter track? And just when I thought that, there was a laughter track, and that laughter track was me, bitches.
Yourself.
And that's how you end an episode.
What a G of an episode.